Hey guys, how are y'all doing? As always, I'm back again with another terrifying horror story. So, without wasting any more time, let's begin. Today's story is called The Last Exit.
In northern Arizona, long-haul truckers whisper about a road that appears only when you're tired enough to fall asleep behind the wheel. A highway exit with no number, no lights, no town, just a glowing sign that says, "Last Exit." Every driver who takes that exit never comes back. The police deny its existence. Google Maps shows nothing. But there are dashcam clips on Reddit, grainy 4-second frames of a road that shouldn't be there. And last month, an entire family disappeared trying to take that exit. This story isn't about them. This story is about Evan Hale, whose dashcam livestream still replays itself on random American TikTok accounts at 3 a.m., even though the original video was deleted by the police. Evan was driving home from Los Angeles to Albuquerque after a canceled music festival. It was 2:47 a.m. He was exhausted, low on gas, and live streaming to stay awake. A few dozen viewers were watching. Chat, "Bro, pull over, you're swerving." "I'm fine, I'm like 30 minutes from a gas station." Then the GPS glitched. The map stretched, pixelated, then snapped into a new route, a detour, a road Evan had never seen. And then a bright green sign rose from the dark. "Last exit, services ahead." Chat exploded. "Chat, this exit isn't on maps. No, that's the road from the Reddit post. Don't take that exit." Evan laughed nervously. "You guys watch too much horror TikTok." He turned the wheel. The stream went silent for 3 seconds. At the end of the road stood a small 1950s-style diner. Chrome, neon, empty parking lot. A single sign flickered, "Open." The moment Evan opened the door, a bell chimed. A woman behind the counter looked up and smiled, too widely. "Evening, Evan. Sit anywhere you like." He froze. "How do you know my name?" She tapped the side of her head playfully. "We get all kinds of travelers here." Evan's chat blew up. "Chat, run. Get out. Evan, she shouldn't know your name." The woman refilled a coffee cup that hadn't been touched. "You're right on time," she said softly. "We were waiting for you." On the far wall hung dozens of Polaroids. Truckers, families, solo drivers, all smiling. Evan stepped closer. "Chat, is that the family who disappeared?" He zoomed in his phone. Yes, the missing family from last month was there. But the Polaroid had today's date. Then he saw something that drained his blood. A Polaroid of himself, standing right here in the diner. Same clothes, same angle. But behind him stood a tall shadow with no face. He turned around. Nothing there. The waitress smiled. "Don't worry about the pictures. We take one of everyone who stays." "Stays?" he whispered. She placed a plate of pancakes in front of him before he could respond. "Eat while you can, Evan." Evan's chat suddenly changed. Not the usernames he knew. These were names he'd never seen. At "The Road Took Me." At "Still Inside." At "Don't Turn Around, Evan." New messages poured in. "You shouldn't have come." "Don't listen to her." "The thing behind you moves when you blink." Evan's hands shook. He blinked. In the window reflection, the tall, faceless shadow stood inches behind him. Evan stumbled back. The waitress blocked his way. "You can't leave yet," she said. "You haven't paid the toll." She pointed to a door behind the counter. The basement. The chat exploded. "Chat, Evan, do not go down there. Run out the front door. The basement is where they take the others." But the front door was now gone. Just a blank diner wall. Evan was crying now. "Please, I just need gas." The waitress whispered, "Everyone needs something, but the last exit needs you." The basement door opened by itself, a slow creaking sound, and something began climbing the stairs. The creature was wrong. Wrong shape, wrong height, wrong way of moving. Its limbs bent backward. Its head twitched like a corrupted video frame. And when it spoke, it used voices. Dozens of them. Men, women, children, all layered over each other. "Evan, come downstairs." It wasn't calling him. It was repeating the voices of the people it had already taken. Evan screamed, stumbling toward the kitchen. The live stream caught only flickers. A hand grabbing his shirt. Evan kicking free. The waitress smiling calmly. The creature crawling along the ceiling. Evan bolting through a fire exit door. And then, Evan found himself back in his car, on the highway. The diner gone. The last exit sign gone. Sun rising on the horizon. His heart pounding. He was safe. Or so he thought. Chat, "Bro, that was the scariest thing ever." Chat, "Are you okay? Don't look in the back seat." Evan froze. Slowly, he looked in the rearview mirror. A Polaroid lay on the back seat. He picked it up with shaking hands. It showed the diner, the waitress, the shadow creature, and Evan, smiling. But his eyes were missing. 2 days later, New Mexico State Police found Evan's car abandoned on Highway 40. Engine running, driver's door open, phone live stream still active. No Evan. Just a single Polaroid taped to the steering wheel. "Thank you for visiting the last exit." And behind the writing, a new picture. The next traveler, smiling, terrified, driving toward the same exit sign. So that's all for today's episode of this terrifying ghost series. See you in part 2. Take care, everyone. Khuda Hafiz.